Couldn't get her to sing
well, I'm
last
going to
year.
show you. Okay. This is my little athletic daughter. That's her jumping around in our backyard, okay?
13.
She's 13. This is my backyard. And that's her going down the hill. And this is on a piece of cardboard down by the river.
There's
And,
no snow.
and that's her, okay? So that her name's Riley. She was my firstborn. And now I'm going to show you a story in pictures. I'm going to go down through here and let me find him. We'll get back to that in a minute. Okay, here we go. This is me, January of last year at 267 pounds. This is the all-pro football player, Gerald Riggs. I think he was all-pro 4 years for the Atlanta Falcons. He and Buddy Curry came to speak at a wild game dinner or a men's meeting at a buddy of mine's barn. We had about 400 or 500 men show up. I wasn't going to be there that night because the night before they found 4 tumors in my daughter's leg. And I was pretty, I just went down to my face and started praying. I didn't sleep. I had somebody going to take, they were going to take my place. And the Lord spoke to me and says, "You can't praise me in the valley." I said, "Yes, I can." The reason I did go that night, I found out why. Here is the reason why. This guy right here was one of my old drug dealers. He gave his life to Christ that night. Well, as you can tell, I'm a big old boy. Jamie weighs 400 pounds. I weigh 267. I went to the house, and I was really broken after God had healed my daughter, because we went to the doctor the next Tuesday, and they had done an MRI, and the doctor said, "Mr. McDaniel, I don't know how to explain it. There's nothing there." And I've got the x-rays to prove it, the MRIs to prove that it's not there. So I go to a doctor the next week, and this is me. I had fasted for a week along with 1,600 of my inmate friends, and this is how big I was. Well, now I am a billboard in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and this is the new me. Well, I can get any of these, I guess. That's how much weight I had lost. And I did it through a plan called the Daniel Plan. And the Daniel Plan is just eating organic food, eating healthy food. But it's a Christian book written by a guy named Rick Warren. And he's the guy who helped develop Celebrate Recovery. That is the program to help people get through the hurts, habits, and hang-ups. So I took his literature and I put it to use in my life. And in 4 months, I lost 60 pounds. And I ended up losing 73. And I didn't feel good at that weight. I gained about 10 back, and I'm comfortable where I'm at. I weigh about 200 pounds now. But I went from a 42 waist to a 32 waist. And when you have your daughter's life at stake and you start praying and God shows up, His Word says He can do exceedingly abundantly more than we can even ask, think, or imagine. And I just hung on that word, and next thing I know, my daughter was healed. And 8 in the Bible is a number of new beginnings. And 8 days later, she had a new beginning.
Cool.
Is that not cool? Now
Connecting the dots.
Connecting the dots.